Hey folks, today I'm going to show you 6 lower calorie, high protein meals, this time from Arby's, to show that you can eat fast food while still maintaining your weight loss or muscle building goals. Most people when they start dieting think they can't eat out, especially fast food. You got to be super strict with everything, but when it comes down to it, it's just calories in, calories out. If you eat more than you need, you'll gain weight. Less than you need to lose weight. If you eat at your maintenance level, you're gonna maintain that same weight. And I travel a lot for work and eat a lot of fast food. So I just wanna show you that just about everywhere does have better options to help you with reaching your physique goals. So first off at Arby's, we're gonna look at the chicken bacon Swiss sandwich. Now this thing has 610 calories and 35 grams of protein. Look at that. And I actually got this without the honey mustard, which is 200 calories. So this is only now 406 calories and 35 grams of protein. So that is a good protein to calorie ratio right there. It works out really good for the sandwich. You might be asking, how do you know these calorie and protein amounts? Well, just about everywhere has an app. When you get to the Arby's app, it's pretty interactive and works really well. So like here, go to the chicken section, chicken bacon Swiss sandwich. You see that 610 calories. And down here you can hit nutrition. It shows the protein, fat, carbs, all that type of stuff. And you can also go up and hit modify the sandwich. So we go through this and see that honey mustard is 204 calories. That's not worth it to me. So I take that out. It updates up top 406. It doesn't update protein amounts and stuff like that, and the nutrition information, that stays the same, but this at least lets us know that the calories are way lower now. So this right here, really good option. Chicken sandwich, high protein, good to go. Next up, we have the 9-piece chicken nugget. And this one comes in at 470 calories and 38 grams of protein. But that 470 calories includes 1 pack of barbecue sauce, which this is 30 calories. So if you want to make it less, you could throw the barbecue sauce out and just eat them plain. A lot of places I do just eat them plain because, I mean, it's fried chicken. It tastes pretty good. Unless I get grilled chicken, which is way lower in calories, like at Chick-fil-A, then I'll eat barbecue sauce. But even that is good by itself. So that's up to you. If you really want to cut back on those calories, know that taking sauces out does a lot of that. So you just have to keep in mind that a lot of these places, yeah, it's not the healthiest food, but all the sauces and things they pack on, the honey mustard, mayonnaise, dressings on salads at a lot of places, those are what makes it even higher in calorie amounts. So you cut out a lot of those sauces, you're gonna be cutting a ton of calories from your diet. And they also have a 3 and 5 piece chicken tenders option, but those actually have a worse ratio of calories to protein. I'm not sure why, because it's breaded the same. You'd think that nuggets would have a worse ratio because there's more breading around more smaller nuggets, but I don't know. But you gotta keep in mind, these are all just estimates to get you in the ballpark. It's not gonna be exact. They're not back there weighing food, weighing ingredients, but at least you have an idea of what you're having. So number 3, we now have the chicken club wrap. You see a trend. Chicken options are typically gonna be some of the best protein to calorie ratio options at places. But right here, this comes in at 880 calories and 48 grams of protein for this right here. You might think 880, that is crazy, but once again, that's with honey mustard on it. So I took that off, and now we're down to 676 calories and still 48 grams of protein. So you're getting a lot of protein in this thing. It still tastes good, which helps you to stick with your diet. You know, a lot of these meals come with, of course, fries. Right here, we've got a medium curly fry, okay? This thing, over 400 calories. Like, to me, that's not worth it. Fries, 400 calories. I would rather get another one of these chicken bacon Swiss sandwiches for 400 calories. I'm getting way more protein to help meet my protein goals, which, why does protein matter so much? Protein's more satiating than fats. There's 4 calories per gram of protein compared to 9 calories per gram of fat, so you can eat more volume of food. And you also need protein to build muscle or maintain muscle when you're in a cut. And you want to shoot for around 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight a day. So for me, shooting for around 180. This sandwich helps me get that a lot more than this, and it's also way more filling. Now I will say fries are really good, and the problem with that though is you eat one, it's really hard to stop. You keep eating more, and then you're throwing away a lot of your calories really quick. But nice thing for me is that I have a lot of kids who typically get fries too. So if I'm in the mood for fries, I'll just take one for me, and here guys, y'all have the fries. And there we are, good to go. Now, number 4 on the list for those of you who like the roast beef. I don't, but you know, just because I don't like it doesn't mean other people don't. We have the original roast beef sandwich that they have there. This thing is just bread and a lot of meat. So obviously a lot of meat. There's gonna be a lot of protein. But there's different sizes of this, so let's go look at the app again. So we have the classic roast beef sandwich, and when you see this, 360 calories and 23 grams of protein. When you move up to the double, 510 calories and 38 grams of protein. If you get the half pound, you're at 610 calories and 48 grams of protein. Why that matters is because you're eating the same amount of bread regardless of which one you get. So if the bigger one you get, there's the more meat, the more protein, it's gonna be more filling. So I would probably go with the half pound one if I was feeling hungry, just because, hey, that's really gonna fill you up. And that's what it's all about. Now, the last two options here that I have are kind of hit and miss because it's location specific. Unfortunately, at my location here, they didn't have it. But when I go to my guard base in Mississippi, they always have them there. And the first is the roast turkey gyro, or gyro, I don't know. Let me know in the comments how to pronounce it if you know. And that thing is basically a big pita with a lot of turkey in it. It's 470 calories and 25 grams of protein. Now that's not the best calorie to protein ratio, but I'm telling you, this thing has a ton of turkey in it. It tastes really good. And if you want, you can take the tzatziki sauce out of it. That's over 100 calories. You can really cut back, but for me, that really makes it taste great. So like I was saying before, you just got to think about those different sauces if it's worth it to you. If I'm just eating normally, I'm not trying to cut back, then sure, I'll have it. But if I'm really trying to cut the calories, if you're in a cut or in a really strict diet, then yeah, maybe start cutting those sauces out so that you're not wasting calories on stuff like that. And number 6, that's also somewhat location specific, is the roast turkey slider. Now they have other ones at Chicken One or roast beef, those are higher in calories, but if you get the roast turkey slider, that thing's 180 calories and 13 grams of protein, and it is really good. They microwave the things, the cheese melts, the meat's warm. It is really tasty, and usually I'll get one of these sandwiches, something like this, and then I'll get a couple of those roast turkey sliders on the side, which would be a replacement for my fries because I don't want to have the fries, and then I'm just packing in more protein. It still tastes really good, and you just got to remember, like, just because you're making a substitution for something like fries and having something else, it doesn't mean you're missing out, like you're not eating something good. Those things are still really good, so just keep that in your mindset. And the final bonus thing I'll give you is 0-calorie drinks. Got a Coke Zero here because if you go with a normal large Coke, you're looking at 220 calories, and depending on what drink you get, you can be anywhere from 200 to 300, maybe even more, and that's just wasted calories. Don't waste them on drinks when you can get something like a 0-calorie soda. If you think, oh, that's not healthy for you, well, I mean, sodas aren't either, or sweet tea or any of that stuff, so just get water, and then you're still having 0-calorie. But keep that in mind because that is an easy way to really hurt your diet. You choose these lower calorie options and then just drink the same amount of calories that you had in your food. But that's all we got for Arby's. Let me know what you think. What are your favorite things from there? And if there's another restaurant you want to see, let me know down in the comments. If you like this video, hit that like button, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.